Welcome, Amy, Crystal, my new friend Kathy, now that I know who you are. Instead of always looking at that little square and wondering, who are you? Okay, we're just going to let everybody continue to pop on. Marsha's on. Great, Marsha. Jill is on from Arizona. Well, we're going to be doing some wonderful work today. Happy Equinox, everyone. Our friend from Georgia is on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, I want to say thank you to Reverend Ann Gainey for doing primarily most of the ceremony that we're going to have today, because the energy has been a little bit wild, and so it's worked out perfect with having her lead us. So what we are going to do is we're going to play a beginning song and an ending song, and so we're going to start with our beginning song, and if Miss Amy wants to put that on, that would be wonderful.
Here we go, first song of the Equinox. Oh.
We can't hear it, Amy.
Oh. I'm on the other computer. It might not work as well, but let me see if I can turn the volume up.
Unless we can turn it on from our side. That I do not.
I think you can. Let me just make sure it's up all the way. Okay. Try it again, sir. Is that any better?
Can anybody hear it? No.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, I could switch computers, click, and hope if you want to do the welcome, I can switch computers and then replay it in just a minute.
Okay.
Would that be okay? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
So I know that Anne's going to start out with opening the circle in prayer, but I'm just going to share with you, I have a book, the book called Earth Prayers, and energetically right now we are faced with an opportunity not to be in opposition of creation, but to be complementary to that creation. And I think right now, because there's so much going on right now, we need to take all of our energy and be complementary towards the new creation versus being in opposition of that creation. And when I talk about the oppositional energy, that oppositional energy is fear or doubt or worry that we can't create the newness of what is here. So this is one of my favorite prayers within the Earth Prayer book. Let there be peace, welfare, and righteousness in every part of the world. Let competence and friendship prevail for the good of the East and the good of the West, for the good of the needy South, for the good of all humanity. Let the people inspire their leaders, helping them seek peace by peaceful means, helping them and urging them to build a better world, a world with a home for everyone, a world with food and work for everybody, a world with spiritual freedom for everybody. Let those who have the power of money be motivated by selfless compassion. Let money become a tool for the good of humankind. Let those who have power deal respectfully with the resources of this planet. Let them respect and maintain the purity of the air, the water, the land, and the subsoil. Let them cooperate to restore the ecological soundness to Gaia Mama Earth. Let trees grow up by the billions around the whole of the world. Let green life invade the deserts. Let industry serve humanity and produce wastes that serve nature. Let technology respect the holiness of Mother Earth. Let those who control the mass media contribute to create mutual understanding, contribute to create optimism and confidence. Let ordinary people meet by the millions across the borders. Let them to create a universal network of love and of friendship. Let billions of human beings cooperate to create a good future for their children and their grandchildren. Let us not only survive, but thrive in peace and harmony with Mother Earth. And so as always, it is a delight to have all of us together in this collective. We've been meeting now for a fairly long time, twice a week, to do energy work. And today is an enormous energetic frequency day that we can collectively work together around the world. People are gathering today to do energy work and to create. So I think what I'm going to do, as even Miss Amy is working on the other computer, we can do the songs a little bit later. I'm going to pass this on to Reverend Ann Gainey, who I deeply appreciate, of helping us with this ceremony today.
Okay, thanks. So I wanted to just say a little bit about equinoxes, which you probably already know, and a little bit about this one. But I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not coming from a place of great knowledge about astrology, but as a healer and shaman, I work with earth energy. So energetically, equinoxes are a balancing point, a point of balance.
Did Anne's computer give out? Oh no. I hope I'm gonna unmute you. Oh, you might have to unmute yourself. What an energetic day.
Very much an energetic day. Okay, why don't you play the music and then Ann will come back on again.
Okay, let me run over and see if it's ready.
Wow, you powerful people.
Okay, can you hear me all right on here?
We can.
Yes, it worked. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
If it doesn't work, then
We got it, we got it. This
I
is
will just channel.
okay.
I shouldn't say just channel.
There we go. Thank you, everyone, for being so kind and patient.
Not working.
No, can't hear it.
No. Okay, let me try turning it up a little bit more.
Okay. It's not working, Amy. So why don't we just do a channeling here? And oops, I'm muted.
Oh, you're good. We can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, we will see if Ann pops on. Okay. So I will thank you. Energetically, do not clasp your hands, but clap your hands. I will thank you. Energetically, do not clasp your hands, but clap your hands. And then they say the words, please clap along 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Energetically, do not clasp your hands, but clap your hands 6 times. Thank you. Energetically, do not clasp your hands or grip your hands. Please clap your hands 9 times. Thank you. Now energetically feel the energy coming out of your hands. Allow that energy from your heart chakra now bring forth upon this planet in this moment of time, a momentous occasion. Continue to allow the energy to come out of your hands, the 3, 6, 9 of Teslas energy, spiraling in its circuitry, around Gaia Mama Earth. Using the Tesla spiration of energy of the 369 megahertz, which you are all connected in and with, allow the Tesla energy now to come through your energetic system of your pineal and your pituitary gland, through your eyes, and just bring that out and move that across the world. The energy knows exactly where to go. You don't need to direct it. The 369 Tesla energy, the spiritual oneness energy, knows exactly where to go. Knows exactly what it needs to do. And know that it is accomplishing much. Let's do it once again. Clap with me. Just clap 3 times. Don't crash your hands, clasp your hands, or grip onto what was. Expand your consciousness of the truth of what will be. Billions of trees around the earth. Clap your hands with me 3 times. waking up that energy of the truth of who you are. Come play with me and come orchestrate the new world. Please clap with me 6 times. Using everything that you've been taught in this class in your extraordinary, magnificent time here upon the planet. Seeing the old programs move away and knowing that this extraordinary energy coming out of you is creating the new world. Feel the energy coming out of your hands, out of your pineal and pituitary glands, and out of your heart chakra. If you are able and you want to participate, don't clasp your hands. Don't grab onto the old. Just move with me into the energetic field of 9, using the Tesla energy field. Clap your hands with me 9 times. Knowing that the energy is knowing exactly where to go. Knowing that the energy, the universal oneness, knows exactly what to do. And feel the collective force of oneness coming out of us all now. Good job. Feel the spiration of energy, the megahertz of 369. Coming out of you. All it needs is to be coming out of you. Using the Equinox energy, of bringing balance to the world, balance to ourselves, balance to the collective, balance. Okay, now just relax in that energy field. And knowing that energetically, all those things, whether it's the music or whether it was ever in Gaini, or whether it's the energy that we're all experiencing now, it all has purpose, it all has reason. Don't logically think through it. Just allow. And so Reverend Ann is on again. I'm going to pass that to you, Ann.
Okay, well, I have to say, I think that's so funny, Hope, because I was saying we are in a pause within a pause, and we were really within a pause all of a sudden. So maybe that's overthinking it. Okay, so, but that is also the way the energy of today has been, and I think it's Uranus bringing in surprises. So I'm going to just move on to our ceremony. So I'm going to start by opening sacred space and saying a prayer to set our intention, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Let me know, I wanted you to know that I'm going to at one point ask you to stand if you're able to, face west. That's a ways off yet, but just so you are ready to do that when the time comes. So here we go. To the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us the way you shed your skin, to walk softly on the earth. Teach us the beauty way. To the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death, the way through portals to light. To the winds of the north, royal hummingbird, grandmothers, grandfathers, ancient ones, come, warm your hands by our fire. Whisper to us in the wind. We honor all of you who have gone before and all of you who will come after us, our children's children. To the winds of the east, great eagle condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of, and teach us to fly wing to wing with the Great Spirit. Pachamama, we come for the healing of all your children, the stone people, the plant people, the two-legged and the four-legged and the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones, all our relations. Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Great Star Nation, Star Family, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names and you who are the unnameable one. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing us to sing the song of life one more day. Holy Mother, Father God, highest forces of light, divine love and light of the universe, be with us now, be with us here as we greet this equinox day. Let us be anointed and blessed, and let this work be anointed and blessed. The ceremony of stillness that we are doing, let it serve your divine plan and purpose with gentle, profound, undeniable, and irrefutable power. Let the perfect balance and stillness of this day, this equinox, allow our work and prayers to ground in the earth plane, strengthening your light, moving forward your divine plan, and holding humanity and all beings in safe and together we keep a fire for the human race. Together we keep a fire for this beautiful earth and all beings upon her. Together we keep a fire for the great awakening beginning to take place on this beautiful planet. We acknowledge all beings who join us. We acknowledge all levels and dimensions of who each of us are. Please help us, each of us, and all humanity to be balanced this day, to engage in the sacred pause, a time out, and to drop the magnetic charges we carry that we no longer need. We set our intention to work with the equinox energies in the earth to serve the highest good of all and the highest good of each one of us here. We ask that this occur gently in divine order and sacred timing and alignment with the divine plan. And so it is, and so it shall be, and it's already done. So I'm going to ask us to clear individually. When we do ceremony work, we clear, and we're going to clear using light today. And the other thing about when we do ceremony work is we ask permission, and I asked permission earlier today of the earth to do this work with her. So to clear individually, I'm going to ask each of you to picture yourself as if you're standing in a shower of beautiful rose gold light. Just this rose gold light is a beautiful, soft light. So let it shower down around you, filling your whole field, moving through your field, just the way a shower moves through your field around you. Rose gold light softens and opens the field. It's a heart-colored light. So it's softening and opening our fields. That's good. I can feel you doing it. So just keep picturing the rose light coming down, softening, moving through your field. It starts to knock out little pieces, little things that no longer serve you or that you're ready to let go. Opens up your field gently. And now let's change the color of that light, showering down through your field to a beautiful violet light. Very strong and powerful clearing light. So let this light rain down, shower down through your field, all around your body. Let this light clear. Violet light pulls things out that you're ready to let go of, things that you've outgrown, things that no longer serve you. So just letting this violet light clear your field, taking these things away, feel them drop from you and they're just gone. It's easy. The violet light does the work. Okay. Dropping things from today, things from before, things that are old. And letting the rose gold light be around you, the violet light streaming through. And now we're going to replace that violet light with a white gold light that will fill up the spaces where these things that you've dropped were, so that you have a full energy field filled with white gold light. So just take a moment to let this shower in and fill up your field. See it like it's a bathtub, like it's filling up from your feet up to your knees, up to your hips, up to your waist, up to your shoulders, up to your head and above, so that your field is filled with this white golden light. Very good. We're going to start by blanketing the earth with white light. So we will stand together, holding. So I'm going to ask you to stand and face the west, if you are able to do that, or do it in your mind's eye so that you're facing the west. And you have in your hands a beautiful white comforter. It's downy, it's light, it's fluffy, it's so nurturing, you just want to curl up in it. We're going to take this blanket and we stand together. This is also a blanket of power. And the power is our intention to blanket the earth with this light of love. So as we stand in the west, we're going to toss this blanket out, just the way you do when you're making a bed, when you toss a blanket up to spread out over the bed. Only we're going to spread this blanket out from the North Pole to the South Pole. And we're going to start as we throw it out. So if you will just with me now, take the piece of the blanket that you have and toss it into the west so that it spreads out over the earth from the North Pole to the South Pole. And see it spread out, and it becomes so beautifully, powerfully brilliant. It looks like snow, newly fallen snow, sparkling in sun under a blue, blue sky. Takes on that iridescence of snow, that beautiful, beautiful power of the stillness of snow. So see this blanket spread from pole to pole, flowing out to the west, flowing on out into the west, from the North Pole to the South Pole, blanketing the earth as it goes. Beautiful, brilliant, fluffy white blanket of light and love covering the earth through the west of America, through the Pacific Ocean, through Asia, circling around the globe, this brilliant, brilliant blanket of light coming back through China, Siberia, Russia, down through the Middle East and Europe, coming back up around the globe. Good work. It just keeps coming until this light is at our back. It approaches us from the east, covering the eastern United States, until it reaches the place where we stand, facing the west. So letting this blanket come together from North Pole to South Pole, it spreads out. It spreads around the globe, coming back to us, approaching us from our backs from the east, and creating a seam that little white and silver threads sew up from North Pole to South Pole. And these are magical threads that disappear, and it is now a seamless, beautiful, beautiful, brilliant blanket covering the earth with love and light, with the intention to move her divine Father God and the Pachamama forward. So take a moment to see the brilliance of this light enveloping the
Go ahead and just imagine that white light floating all around the earth. That beautiful white light is now within you. When you feel ready, you may take a seat. And know that that beautiful white light is still within you. As you are comfortable in your chair, in your space, you may gently close your eyes. And just as you would lay that blanket upon the earth, it is now time to honor yourself with healing light. For you have made it this far. This amazing body of yours has carried you through so many years, through many great times and many different times. So we ask now that you place your hand, if it's comfortable, over your heart. If you choose to leave your hands down, we ask that you place them palm up, because you are worthy of receiving these miracles. Today is an energetic day, and tomorrow will be as well. And as long as you can feel your heart beating, it will be an energetic day. Give gratitude to your heart that blood is flowing throughout your body. And every day is such a good day. And right now, the angels and your guides and even your loved ones who are right next to you are asking, what is it that you want to create on this very special day, at this very special time? What is it that you would like to create? They want you to know that things are manifesting very, very quickly. And now is the time to declare what it is that you would like to have or that you would like to do. So we're going to take a moment and just think about what it is that you would like to create. And as you are thinking of that, live in that moment. Truly feel that creation. Whether it is more abundance, more wealth coming to you, if it's a stronger bond with someone or healing within your family, let your imagination go now. Play it as if it were real. How does it feel to receive it? How does it feel to finally have manifested this? You're doing a beautiful job. Give yourself gratitude. Give yourself compassion. And congratulate yourself because it is coming true. You are calling it in and declaring it yours. Wow. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. And as we stay in this happy and excited and joyful energy of this exciting day, our beautiful Reverend Anne will continue from here.
Thanks, Amy. That was beautiful. And that was a lot of, what I would like us to do now is beneath this energy that's bouncing around is a very deep and profound stillness. So I would like to ask you to sink into that stillness, find that stillness. And when you sink into this stillness, it feeds you. So I really want to ask you to let yourself just drop. It's almost like doing the back float where you just let yourself drop back and down and relax into that deep stillness. It's there. It's the equinox energy. So just drop into that. I'm going to have us stay in that. Just letting it bubble up and relaxing. It's not bubbling up. Let me rephrase that. Just deepen into it because it will feed your spirit. It will feed your soul with this deep and profound, powerful calm. So I'm going to watch the clock for a minute and just let you rest in this stillness that's underneath the energy bouncing around. And I will ring some chimes when I'm calling you back. So just relax in it and let it feed your spirit. So begin to come back from the stillness. You can stay grounded in it, but just begin to wiggle fingers and toes and look around the room, because this is grounding. And when you notice specific things in your room, pictures, windows, maybe we need a little more time here in this deep, calm stillness. Okay. So I'm going to invite you to begin returning. Feeling yourself back in the room where you are. And wiggling fingers and toes. You will still be in this stillness when we return. And you can reconnect with it at any time over the next 70. Okay, I'm calling in the guides to bring us back. Calling in the Earth Mother to help us return. Take that last nourishment for your spirit. And let's return to our Zoom room. Amy, would you put on the next song?
Yes, thank you, Anne, so much.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I hope it. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna close sacred space by thanking the guides and spirits from the south, thanking the guides and spirits from the west, thank you the guides and spirits of the north, thank you to the guides and spirits of the east, thank you to the earth, the Pachamama, spirits of the earth, thank you to the sky, the star nations, great spirit, thank you. And thank you to all who joined us. We now release you in great love, honor, and gratitude. Oh.
Oh, thank you,
So
everybody,
I
for
would turn this
joining
back
us.
over to Hope.
Thank you, everybody. Oops, maybe I'm muted. Am I muted? Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. It's interesting because of the last song that was playing. It's so interesting because I felt that there was this interesting voices that were coming through that was trying to talk to us from different planetary systems. I see Cindy kind of shaking her head and Julie kind of shaking their head. So although we could call it interference, that perhaps we made contact with the anointed ones and the masters who are, I was told today that they were our frontline advocates right now, that are spirit guides and the masters and the holy ones. And that was sometimes when we work with that Tesla energy, as well as the creation of what Reverend Ann was doing as we blanketed the world with white energy of snow, is that in that collective consciousness, we make contact in a big way. Because as we come together, where there's an expansiveness of our energy, we don't shrink that energy, there's an expansiveness. So I thought it was very interesting as we were listening, I thought, holy mackerel, we had contact. And so what I would ask you to do is, again, not try to think that through as much as feel that through, and that be aware as you, we close today and we all say goodbyes and bow, to be open to having that contact continue to take place as we move through the rest of this beautiful evening. I would tell you to get outside. As the shaman's voice saying to me, Janice, it's okay to have your head in the clouds, but have your feet on the ground and dance that dream alive. And I always love that. It's okay to have your head in the clouds, but your feet on the ground and dance that dream alive. And I'm just going to leave you with one line that I read in a poem to my leadership class, is that if I knew the world absolutely for certain was going to end tomorrow, I'd still plant a tree today. I'd still plant a tree today. Oh, so have an enormous evening. Thank you for joining us. See you on Thursday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Love you.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne.
Thanks, Ann.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Janice.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Love you.